Hey everyone, it's Marla Copal. How are you today? And today is my first day of wearing scarves or headbands because the hair's already over the hill. So this message is called In Spite of. And in spite of just means, hey, things are happening, things that we don't have control over. It's a very disruptive time for many, and it's a very frustrating time for many, and it's a fearful time for many. However, there's always that need that someone, and a lot of people are doing this, need to rise above and try to lead people out of distress. Now, I don't have money to share, and I don't have a lot to share, but I got a big heart. And my heart is here with you because I want to help you understand that there is a solution. We don't like what we have. It's not something we ordered up. It's not as simple as a blizzard. It's not as simple as having a flat tire on the side of the road. We don't know where we're going. The unknown is very scary. However, there's a lot we can do to stay on the upside. So, in spite of is about developing resiliency and enthusiasm in a time when it looks like it's only downsides. But we got to go for the upsides. And so, what are the upsides? So, what I want everybody to think about is how are you helping others? Because that is the fastest way to get out and to feel better. And I don't mean get outside. I mean, what are you doing? Think about it. If we used to live 20 miles apart on farms, there was still a system to stay in touch. Whether we sent the dog with the note, we sent a carrier pigeon, we did something. Well, we don't have to be that archaic right now. But you all have phones, and it's time to text those people and that you know. Just go through your whole phone list, text them all, and ask, how are you doing? How can I help? I have to tell you that you're going to feel better. You probably feel 50 pounds fall off your body just because you did that. And you may be surprised, people that you've been meaning to, intending to, wanting to connect with for a long time, you may be their lifeline in a time of distress. You just don't know. You don't know. So one of the reasons I've been doing this event every morning at 8:30 is to just help us all keep active on thinking about the upside. I'm not getting angry because you know what? I could only be angry with myself if I chose not to self-quarantine. And I'm in day number 9. I could only be angry with myself if I wasn't doing anything positive. So I'm working on it. So I want to invite you to join me. And when this is over, I'd love it if you'd share this podcast because I don't know. I just want to touch where I can touch to help people get creative. So let's talk about this. We want to stay in touch with everybody. So we know that we could text, but would it be a good schedule for you to defocus on your issues if you were texting as many people as you could a day? And at the end of the week, you see how many lives you affected, see how many messages you get back that are positive and everybody else being supportive. If we could just spread that, I think that that's a better virus, the virus of help. And I will say that I have a delightful leader and friend in a company that I work with who shared last night the 200 texts that he'd gotten, and he shared some that he'd gotten back. And in one situation, the timing was absolutely perfect. There'd been a family death and another health crisis, and those people just felt better, like they had a candle lit for them just by receiving a text. So light the candles with a text. That's pretty simple, isn't it? Light the candles with a text. All right? Now, the next thing you can do, those of you who are neighbors and you've never met your neighbors, I was going to try to have it up today on a PowerPoint, but I didn't get that done. I've been busy since 5 o'clock. But what you can do is take your walk. If you see somebody out, don't stop and talk to them in the driveway. This is not the time. Wave at them, go by. But on those doors that you can, leave a message to say, hey, I'm here to help. My name is so-and-so. I live in unit such and such. Here's my phone number and here's my email. Now, once you get all of those, start a neighborhood check-in. Maybe you set up like 10 a.m. every day. Everybody's at their door, and you rotate the responsibility. And one person taking their walk makes sure they wave to everybody at their door. Now think about it. They do this in assisted living, or let me say senior living, where people are still independent. Everybody has to have a sign on their door by, say, 10 o'clock in the morning that they're okay. What would be wrong with you initiating that for 10 homes, and you make that your plan to support those 10 homes in this time of crisis? You know, think about it. It's a schedule. I got to put a note on the door to tell everybody I'm well by 10 o'clock. I got to put a note on the door again at 3 p.m. to say I'm still doing fine. And then the next day, somebody else takes that duty. When we add responsibility and accountability to our lives, we really get fulfillment. We may not be getting the same fulfillment we want out of the ka-ching on the cash register, or the ka-ching for 5 new connections for business, but we can help the world calm down. And you can do it just one drop of water at a time. And that could just be you finding a way to connect with your neighbors. So this is March 20th, 2020, and a lot of states have now closed down and are not allowing a number of people to go out and to work. I think it's only essential services that are in. Many other states are considering the same things. My husband's a tax preparer, and he contacted all of his clients a week ago, telling them that he would accept things by mail or drop off at the office, but it even looks like the office will close, so mail is all that's going to be. He's had many of them come back and say, hey, wait a minute, I think you were overreacting, and now they're sending notes that say, well, you were well-timed. So you know what? It's just a time to feel well-timed, make your choices, stay home, support others, pull together. The request I have for you is I am posting these also on my Facebook page. It's called The Vitality Mentor. I would love it if you would share these podcasts with people, because I'm starting to get good feedback. It's positive. I'm trying to stay on the upside. If you know anybody that needs an upside, just share my silliness with them. And if you're following me on Facebook or Instagram, it's Marla Kopal on Facebook. It's Instagram, The Vitality Mentor. And then why you see my text number at the bottom. I've had people ask me this question. If you text Marla to 64600, you're going to get my business card, but that's not the reason for me to have that. I'm not promoting really at this time. I will be. I have a solution, but I won't do it in these calls. I want you to have a text number available that if you have a need, I have an affiliation with over 150 alternative healers that do work on the phone or do work online. And if you need those people, I want you to ask me for connections. I don't care where you are, whether you're in Canada or the US or even in Great Britain. I have some connections that I can share. And let me tell you, if I don't know someone with your need, out of those 150, they'll get me to the right person. So I want to be a help. Please let me. So thank you. This is the Vitality Mentor. In spite of what's going on, there's always a way. In spite of the, oh my God, there's always a solution. Please share me. I will see you tomorrow morning at 8:30 Mountain Time. And in the meantime, have a blessed day.